35 is just far too young. It still doesn't even seem real.
I know. It's just so sad. It feels like it was just the other day that he was getting married.
It's not right for the older brother to outlive the younger.
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a brother. I'm sure it's been tough on you as well, Lucas.
Yeah, it's like losing a piece of me.
Zoe also looked pretty shaken up at the service. It's only been 2 years since they got married. I feel so bad for her. It was just 5 days after the accident, so I'm sure it was hard for her to go through.
Was that your impression as well?
Of course, it's only natural for her to be grieving. We should do whatever we can to help her out for the time being.
You think we should?
Yeah, definitely.
No changing your mind about it later, okay? I'm going to take you at your word here.
Feel free to. Is something up?
All right, then. I'm going to marry Zoe, then.
Do what?
It is tragic, isn't it? She's all by herself now, and she'll have to live with that.
What on earth are you talking about, Lucas?
I just have to do something for her. I can't stand to see Zoe in pain like that. She needs someone to be there for her. I'll be that person.
If you do that, then what happens to us?
You're strong, Bella. You'll be fine.
Spare me the jokes, will you?
I'm serious.
This can't be real.
I'm divorcing you. I've even got mother's approval.
You talked to your mother about this?
We decided that the three of us will be living together. Just Zoe, myself, and my mother.
Hold on, I'm not following you. When did this happen? When was all of this decided?
It was after the funeral, I think.
And I'm just hearing about this after the fact? Don't you think I should be involved in this conversation?
I'm telling you now, aren't I?
And what does Zoe think of this?
There's no problem on her end. She said she would be happy to get remarried immediately.
It's hard to believe someone in that state would say something like that. Also, isn't there something about a waiting period between marriages for women?
When Theo died, provided that Zoe wasn't pregnant at the time, which she wasn't, she became free to remarry without waiting.
Nice trivia knowledge, I guess, but who cares about some dumb technicality?
You're the one who asked, Bella. Mother is ecstatic about it. She really likes Zoe.
And what? She doesn't like me? I thought we got on pretty well.
I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. Apparently, she even said that I should get rid of you.
That's awful to say behind my back. And she even told me that she was glad that I was your wife. I guess that speaks to the quality of her character.
Well, she does give off a good impression. It's not her fault you can't tell the difference between what she says and what she means.
I don't like having things between us end like this.
What's with the change of heart? This is a complete 180 from what you said earlier. You said you would do anything for her, didn't you?
Yeah, but I never thought it would come to this.
Well, we have to do something for her. She's just lost her husband, Bella. You're not going to suggest we do nothing, right? She's in a terrible place right now.
When people talk about helping a widow, they certainly don't mean this.
You're successful enough at your job. You'll be fine on your own. But Zoe is frail. She could break at any minute. Which would you choose to protect? Isn't it obvious?
In other words, you like Zoe more than me.
If that's how you want to think of it, I'm fine with that.
I hope I'm wrong about this, but... You two weren't seeing each other before Theo passed, were you?
I would never do that. You think I would betray my brother like that?
I can't trust you at all right now.
I'm canceling the lease on my house, so I want you out as soon as possible.
I'm going to talk to Zoe directly. See what she has to say about all of this.
Don't do that. She's mourning. There's no way she's in a mood to talk.
You just told me she was thinking about remarrying. Does that sound like a mourning widow? I'll ask her myself. Zoe, do you have a moment?
Hey, Bella. Thanks so much for your help at the funeral.
I know things aren't easy right now, and I really want to be of help if I can. But I just heard from Lucas that you two are getting married.
Huh?
That didn't sound right, so I wanted to ask you, is that true?
I haven't heard anything about that. What exactly did he say?
So you're not going to move in with Lucas and his mother?
I couldn't even consider doing such a thing right now. This house reminds me of Theo. I want to stay here so I can be surrounded by my memories of him.
So you're saying that this was all Lucas' misunderstanding?
He told me that he would be there for me whenever I needed anything. My reliance on him might have been too much. It might have given him the wrong idea.
When you say that you relied on him, what exactly happened between you two?
Oh, nothing much. I just wanted to visit the restaurant that Theo and I frequented to get my favorite dessert.
And that was it?
Well, it was also partially that Lucas kind of resembles Theo, you know?
Sure, they share some common facial features.
I'm sorry. I was out of line to borrow your husband like that.
I don't care about that.
I would never try and steal him from you.
Okay, I trust you. If that's the case, then there isn't any problem, I guess.
I can't imagine thinking about remarrying now.
I guess I bought into Lucas's nonsense. Sorry I had to confront you like this. I'm sure it seems pretty out of the blue.
It's totally fine. I owe you two, really. I don't think I would have been able to get past this without the two of you.
I'll talk to Lucas again.
Yes, please do. Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Zoe! You weren't reading my text, so I was worried.
I was talking to Bella. She was asking if I stole her husband and I had to lie to shake her from the scent.
Damn, she really did go to you. Sorry. I tried to stop her.
Why the hell did you say anything to her?
I just wanted to be with you as soon as possible.
I'm the one who looks bad if I'm getting remarried this soon after Theo's funeral. I don't know why you're trying to rush things.
I just wanted to make you mine. I couldn't wait. And Bella is standing in the way of that, right?
She is, but we have to wait at least 5 or 6 months or even a year. For appearance's sake.
You're right. It's too soon. I should have known better. Sorry.
Because you came out and said everything like an idiot, you've all but ruined our plans.
I said I'm sorry.
Anyhow, we should be in the clear for the time being. I tried to clear her suspicions as best I could. So don't mess things up further.
I won't.
If she gets weirdly suspicious of us and our relationship gets exposed, she'll sue the crap out of us. So use that damn head of yours if you don't want that to happen.
She's certainly a wild woman. If she goes crazy, we could be screwed. I'll be careful.
She's totally wild. A complete savage.
But I guess that means we can't be together right away. That's sad.
We can be together whenever we want. It's just the marriage that we'll have to delay to a later date. As far as the law is concerned, we're siblings, and that's excuse enough to see each other.
Yeah, that's smart. That'll do for now.
In the short term, you need to find some reason to get rid of Bella.
I can do that, but what should the reason be?
Why don't we fabricate something about her actually being the one who was cheating?
That won't be very believable, though. She hardly gets any male attention.
Okay, what else is there then? Do you have any ideas?
No obvious exploitable flaw is really coming to mind at the moment.
What? You think she doesn't have flaws?
No, not at all. She's just fairly unremarkable as far as women go. She's really a drag.
What about me?
You're the best, Zoe. You're so cute, I just want to make sure nothing bad ever happens to you.
My prince!
Man, Theo really did do me a favor here.
He really did.
It was a total bro move to remove himself from the equation like he did so I can have you also myself.
What a broke, luckless guy he was.
I won't let you have to worry about money ever again, Zoe. I'm making bank at my job. Enough to get you all the things Theo couldn't.
I love that you have such a good job.
Let's not let anything get in the way of our happiness, Zoe. And the first step in doing that is a magic trick. Make Bella disappear.
That's so ominous.
I'll make sure to get rid of any obstacles that get in our way. That's how we do things, right?
That's right. Oh, I have some wonderful news for you.
What's up?
I found Theo's bank account info.
I can't imagine there was anything worthwhile in it.
Well, that's the good news. There's $100K in the account.
$100K? Damn, that's sick.
Isn't it awful he would hide that from me?
But it's all worked out in the end.
Let's us three go to Hawaii with it.
That's a great idea. Mother will love it for sure.
Let's blow it all.
All that about me and Zoe was just a joke, Bella. I'm sorry. I'm sure it made you uncomfortable. It was in bad taste.
I'm over it, honestly.
However, I still want to get a divorce. With Theo gone, I just feel helpless. I want to be alone for a while.
I agree 100%. With the divorce, of course.
Really? You're fine with it?
I just talked to your mom, actually.
What about?
She asked me to leave you.
She did she?
She was in a great mood, reading a pamphlet about vacationing in Hawaii. That sounds fun. And you're going as well, aren't you?
To Hawaii? Well, about that. Considering everything that's happened with Theo and all, it might not be a bad idea to get my mind off it for a while.
Hawaii might do you some good. If you can, I think you should go. That's a big if, though.
Is it?
You'll be going with Theo's money, right?
How the hell do you... Did Mother tell you?
Nope, she didn't say anything.
Then what other way could you possibly...
I had a peek at your exchange with Zoe. A thorough peek, you might say. I read the whole thing.
What? How?
Calm down. Oh, where should I start? I guess it started with that money that I lent to Theo. You knew about that, right?
You lent him money? How much?
It was about $50K, if I remember correctly.
And what was this money for? That's a lot of money, you know.
You know him. He was a real do-gooder and the kind of friend anyone would be lucky to have. So he ended up as a guarantor for a friend, but the friend bailed on him, leaving Theo to bear the loan. And he just couldn't bring himself to tell Zoe about the event. So he came to me instead.
You're saying you had $50K all this time?
From when I was single, yeah. I haven't had to use any of it because we make more than enough money for the two of us. But when I saw how troubled Theo was about the whole loan thing, I had to help him. I do regret doing that without telling you about it.
I was left in the dark. But wait, Zoe said the bank account had $100K in it. How does that add up?
I'm pretty sure I know the reason for that, too. Theo spent like $5K on crypto about 5 years ago. He was one of those people who bought it in the early days.
Damn. And it was one of those coins that blew up?
It's hard to believe, I know. I mean, when he started, it was just a measly $5K and it grew to be $130K by the time he sold it.
Holy crap. $130K? But he only had 100K in his account. What happened to the rest of it?
Apparently, he was taxed at some point when converting the crypto coin into dollars. I don't really know how it works, but that's what he said.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
He had just finished paying the taxes on the money, so he was about to repay me when he got into that accident.
Ah, but he's gone now. That means he can't repay what you loaned him.
Zoe's still alive. I can have her repay me.
Are you a monster? You can't do that to a widow.
She may be a widow, but she doesn't seem to be particularly affected by it. She was even glad that Theo was gone. That snake.
You. Since you saw our messages, I guess there's no point in arguing. How did you even do that?
I set up your messaging app, remember? You can look at the message history online as long as you have the login info. But I guess a login notification to a tech-illiterate person like yourself doesn't mean much.
This is a violation of my right to privacy.
You were the one who had me set everything up and safekeep your password.
Damn it!
Why don't we get to the matter at hand here? But before we do that, there is someone else who needs to be a party to this conversation.
Bella? Is something wrong?
You'll be sending me 80K.
Sorry? Oh, did you hear about Theo's money? Sorry, but I don't have a reason to give it to you.
Oh, but you do. I lent 50K to Theo and I want 30K on top of that for the cheating you've been doing. I'll take it all promptly if you don't mind.
What? Is there some kind of joke I'm missing?
I know that Lucas has been cheating on me with you, and I have proof to back it up. I lent money to Theo and I have written evidence of that too. Ask this idiot if you want the details.
I don't know anything about any debt. I wasn't the one who borrowed it and Theo isn't here to repay it. So just forget about that. It's not my responsibility.
I'll speak slowly so you can understand. The deceased's estate is required to pay any outstanding debts unless said estate does not have the ability to do so. Of course, we know that Theo does in fact have the money to repay me with. So that means you have an obligation to repay me.
That can't be!
You can try and opt out of assuming Theo's debts, but doing so would also void your right to his 100K. Obviously, that would be leaving money on the table, which I can't imagine you doing.
If I pay you 80K, then I'll only have 20K left?
Which is still better than nothing and more than you deserve.
This system is so fucking stupid.
Seducing a married man, betraying your husband, rejoicing in his unfortunate end, and now you're running off to Hawaii? You're a fucking psycho is what you are.
Hey, that's going too far.
I'll gladly divorce you, so just go ahead and take her. You two deserve each other.
We don't need you to tell us what to do. The secret's already out, so there's no point in waiting any longer.
If you really want this loser that bad, I'll gladly give him to you.
Don't try and act cool, old lady. Looks like I'm stealing your rich husband. That's just too bad for you.
Lucas, do you know why you're so successful? There's a reason why you're the company's top dog.
What? Are you going to try and tell me that it was all your father's doing? That he had set me up for success? Is that what you're getting at? Because it's not quite the gotcha moment that you think it is. I always knew you'd try and hold that over me. Too bad I was a step ahead. I've got loads of clients through my efforts alone. I don't need your father's help.
You really are clueless, aren't you? That was just him working behind the scenes, talking to different clients and making sure that you would succeed. But I guess he did a good enough job at hiding it. It seems like you never even noticed all that he was doing for you.
What? You expect me to believe that?
I figured you'd be self-conscious about it if I said anything, so I didn't. But the truth is that without him, you wouldn't be where you are today.
No way. No way! You can't trick me, Bella.
It's survival of the fittest with them. You either get results or you lose out on money. But I guess you'll know if I was bluffing or not soon enough. It sure is a special feeling to have someone take this loser off my hands. I guess I'm pretty lucky after all.
Wait, he's still going to be able to pull home $100K a year, right?
I'd say it's unlikely. It won't be like it has been. It probably won't even be possible from here on. Not for him. Since he's losing out on his cut from successful deals, he might make half of what he's currently making.
That would be a measly 50 freaking K! That's not what I signed up for at all. Lucas, did you know about this?
I mean, I knew how my pay was structured, but I had no idea that I was getting such a boost from Bella's father. But I'll work hard for you, Zoe. I'll make sure I make enough to keep you happy.
But there's no guarantee that you can. I can't marry you if I can't be sure that you'll be able to support me financially.
Don't put me in this spot.
Lucas will owe me for the divorce as well as half of what we own. We should have $100K between us and our possessions.
That's money I made.
Bitch about it. I'll have my lawyer wring you dry.
This isn't what I wanted.
Oh, and send a word to Mother for me.
What?
Tell her that Zoe won't be giving her the same allowances that I have been.
You've been supporting Mother financially?
She's an expensive old lady. Do try and get on with her for the time she has left.
I don't need this good-for-nothing family.
Zoe, don't say that.
Get lost.
Maybe I'll head off to Hawaii once I get paid. Well, good luck then. The divorce with Lucas was finalized and I ended up receiving $85K from him. I've got to remember to do something nice to thank my lawyers who fought so hard for me. Zoe returned the $50K I lent Theo and with it, $30K for damages. Between the two of them, they barely had $20K left. Their financial situation being what it was, plans of going to Hawaii were dropped. Lucas's mother had apparently been looking forward to the trip and was livid when she heard that it was canceled. Zoe abandoned the other two and moved to get away from them. Rumor is that she's resorted to doing less than legal work in a shady part of town. Lucas, as expected, lost his main clientele and his results are in the toilet. I bet he's living at home complaining to Mama about being broke and not being able to live like he used to. I guess he'll be living a humble lifestyle for a while. The other day, I quietly visited Theo's grave. He was the best of the bunch, which isn't saying much, but he really did have a kind heart. I told him about what happened, about the money, and about the fate of his nasty wife. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. You really are such a useless daughter-in-law. What is the point of having you in this house? I have no idea why my son got married to someone like you. What did I do wrong this time? I'm at work right now, so don't have that much time to talk. Stop using work as an excuse. You barely earn anything anyway. You should be grateful that I am letting you live here even when you don't earn much. How about you be a little more useful and help out with the housework a little more often? I can't believe that you're making me do all the housework these days. I'm your mother-in-law. I'm really grateful that you're doing so much for us. Still, I've helped you out whenever I've had the time. I help out with the housework every day, as soon as I get back from work. I know that some days I have to work overtime and can't help out, but that's because I'm working. I'm doing my best, so I don't appreciate you talking to me like this. I really don't like how you talk back to me like this. Stop being so arrogant and know your place. I didn't mean to offend you if I did. I was just telling you the truth about my situation. I just feel so sorry for Sean. He really did choose the wrong woman. There were so many more better options for a beautiful guy like him. That's a little offensive, isn't it? I don't think he thinks that way about me at all. We both decided that we're both going to work even after getting married, and that we're both going to do the housework. There are times when I'm busier than him. I can't be doing the housework all the time. If you really need help with the housework, then you should be asking him as well. Why don't you ask him at all? You always pick on me even though you should know that I'm busy. You really don't understand at all, do you? Are you seriously trying to make your husband do all the housework for you? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that he should help out from time to time. It's not fair right now because I do so much housework even though we both work full-time jobs. Your entire thought process is just wrong. You shouldn't be making your man have to do any of the housework. Try to change the way you think. We actually managed to share the housework pretty evenly before we moved in with you. You've been complaining so much that it's been difficult to balance things evenly between us. How about we try to get along and figure out how we can split up the workload evenly? Sorry, but I decline. Would you please think about it? I'm really doing my best to make sure that everyone's happy. I want to try to get along with you, seeing as we live with each other. I don't like having to argue with you every single day. Could we please try to get along? It's all your fault that we can't get along. I'm getting very stressed these days, having to argue and correct your mistakes all the time. I don't think that I can stand being around you any longer. I had no idea that you felt that way about me. You had no idea. You really are kind of obtuse, aren't you? It annoys me that you barely do any of the housework even though you're a wife. I've been doing the housework every single day since I got married. I don't understand how you can't do the same. Who do you think you are? Well, times have changed now. It's no longer a given that the wife does all the housework. We're in very different situations as well. I'm working a full-time job. Please try to understand that there are some differences between us. Let's just try to get along. I just thought of a great way to solve all of this. A way to solve this? Great! What's the idea? Yeah, it's perfect. I'm not going to be stressed because of you anymore. That would be great for both of us. Would you let me know what your plan is? You'll find out soon enough. Look forward to it because it's such a great idea. Can you not tell me now? No, I need some time to prepare. Okay, I'll look forward to it then.
Hey, Mary. You have a business trip planned this weekend, right?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to double check with you just in case.
I have all the dates on my schedule written down on the calendar. Also, could you talk to your mom for me?
About what?
You know that we don't get along that well with each other. She told me that she thought of an idea to solve our problems. She still hasn't told me what the idea is, and now she's not replying to any of my texts. I'm a little worried because she's ignoring me completely.
I see.
Wait, what? Is that all you're going to say? Please would you try to help me out? You know that we both work full-time jobs and that I don't have that much free time. She's trying to force me to do all the housework, but that's just not possible. I think it's unfair that I'm the only one she's forcing to help with the housework. You should do some housework too. How do you feel about this problem?
Would you please stop trying to involve me in your problems? This has nothing to do with me.
What did you just say?
I'm your husband. I'm a man and I really don't want to have to get involved in a fight between two women. You guys need to solve this yourselves. Please leave me out of this and not mention this to me ever again. I'm already stressed working my job. I don't need any extra problems to solve.
How could you say that to me? I'm also working a full-time job. I'm stressed out too. It's your mom and your wife. You need to help us solve this problem.
Yeah, I know that she's my mom. I told you I don't want to get involved in pointless arguments. My dad doesn't get involved in any of these arguments, right? I'm going to do the same thing as him and stay out of this.
You can't just pretend that this isn't your problem as well. You were the one that convinced me to move in with your family. You have a responsibility to at least try to make her get along with me. I was the one that got us this house that we could all live in. This is the least you can do for me.
You really need to calm down. Stop getting so worked up about such a small problem. You need to relax or you're going to get even uglier.
I've had enough now. I can't believe you're not going to try to help me out.
This isn't my problem. Why should I help you out? I hope you enjoy your business trip. I really don't mind you being gone for a long time. There's no need to be in a rush to come home.
I'm going on a work trip. It's not a vacation. Still, it's some precious time that I'll have by myself. I'll make sure to use it to try to relax.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. We're going to enjoy our time without you in the house too.
Okay, fine. I really don't like how you're treating me right now. I think we need to have a talk too. Please make some time for us to have a serious conversation when I get back. There are some serious problems in our relationship too. I am not happy at all. There's no longer a place for you to live in this house. What did you just say? I was surprised to receive a message from you all of a sudden. I hope that you enjoy your life on the streets. You're officially homeless as of today. I have no idea what you're talking about. Would you please explain to me what's going on? There's nothing for me to explain. It's exactly as I just said. You'll understand what's happening once you come home. I guess it's not your home anymore, though. We sold the house, so it's no longer our property. You're joking, right? I'm not joking at all. We sold the house while you were gone on your business trip. All of us moved into a new place without you. That's why I'm telling you that you have no place to live. I hope that you enjoy your life as a homeless woman on the streets. Are you serious about all of this? I don't think it was a very smart thing to do. What are you talking about? This fixes all the problems that we've been having. Today we're going on a family vacation and staying in a nice hotel. We're planning to move into our new place tomorrow. We've already hired a moving company to deliver all our belongings to our new place. So you guys have planned this all out then? You're not at your new place yet, right? No, not yet. It took us a little longer than we planned because we had to wait for you to go on a business trip. I told Sean that we didn't have to keep this a secret from you, but he insisted we keep it a secret. It kind of seemed like he was a little scared of you. I hope he can live stress-free now that you're not living with us. So he was involved in this plan of yours as well then. That's why he kept on checking with me about my business trip. He kept on asking me the exact times I would leave and come back. This was all planned out by all of you guys. Of course we planned this together. We're a family after all. You're the only one that I don't consider as family. We sold off the house on the day you left for your business trip. There's no place for you to go home to now. Enjoy your miserable life on the streets. Thanks for letting me know at least. I'm sure I'll be so much happier without you guys anyway. Yeah, we feel the same way too. Never show your face in front of us ever again. That's what I was going to say. I never want to have to talk to you ever again. That's it. Goodbye. Would you please answer the phone? It's an emergency. I need to talk to you right now. Please just pick up. What do you want from me? I think it's a little rude to call me over 100 times. I thought that you never wanted to see my face ever again. Some problems came up. There's some things that I really need to talk to you about. Would you please just pick up the phone? Unfortunately, I still don't want to see or talk to you at all. I'm not going to pick up the phone. What's the matter anyway? What's the emergency? If you need to tell me something, you can tell me here. I am not going to talk to you on the phone. I'm crying so much right now. What are you talking about? Apparently, the sale of the house didn't go through. We've already bought the new house that we're moving into. Without the money from the sale of the old house, we can't pay for the new one. What the hell are we meant to do? Why should I know? None of this is my responsibility. You guys did this to me behind my back. Figure it out yourselves. I wonder why there was a problem with the sale of the house. I tried asking him, but he wouldn't tell me the details. That house is my property. It's under my name, so I stopped the sale. Wait, what did you just say? I knew that you guys needed the money from the sale of the house to move. I contacted the real estate agent yesterday and got the sale canceled. I'm so glad that I noticed before the sale went through. Although the sale never would have worked in the first place. The house is in my name, so you would have needed my permission and signature for the sale to go through. Did you really think that something like this would really work? Is your entire family full of idiots? I don't understand what's going on. How could the house be in your name? That's just not possible. Isn't that house in Sean's name? It's his house, right? No, it's not. I was the one that purchased that house. No way. You've got to be lying. I always thought that place was his. He was the one that bought the house. Did you seriously think that? There's no way that he could afford to buy a house. You know how little he earns, right? He'd be lucky to rent out an old apartment room with his salary. Wait, what are you talking about now? Is his salary really that low? Yeah, I thought you would have known that. I'm the one that's paying off the loans for the house. There's just no way you guys could sell off the house. I had a couple of missed calls from unknown numbers. I guess that it was the real estate agency calling me to check what was going on. I really didn't expect you guys to do something this stupid, though. Anyway, it was a good opportunity for me to find out how crazy you guys are. Would you please hold on a minute? I'm having trouble trying to process what you just told me. What part of it are you struggling to process? I thought that I explained everything to you very clearly. You're telling me that the house that we were all living in is actually your property. Are you really the one that's paying off the loans? I still can't believe any of this. Well, you're going to have to believe it because it's the reality. How are we meant to pay for our new place then? Are you seriously asking me that? We were planning to pay for our new house with the money from the sale of that house. We already paid the down payment and we have no savings left at all. What the hell are we supposed to do? I have no idea why you're asking me this. What do you expect me to do? Please figure out a way to solve this. This is all your fault. You need to help us out. How is any of this my fault? You guys decided to do this without me knowing. You and the rest of your family need to figure out what to do. You told me that I'm not part of your family, right? I have no intention of helping you guys out at all. You're his wife, though. You need to do something to help him out. Why do I need to do anything? Also, I'm not his wife anymore. What did you just say? My ex-husband was a piece of trash, so I got a divorce. Have you not heard from him at all? What are you talking about? Are you talking about my son? Yeah, who else would I be talking about? We discussed this a couple of days ago and decided to get a divorce. I had no idea he planned to try to sell my house, though. He didn't mention that when we had our conversation. Are you telling me that we're complete strangers to each other now? Yeah, pretty much. Have you finally realized that you guys are the ones that might become homeless? Are you seriously going to do this to us? I had no idea things would end up like this. Are you going to abandon us completely? Yeah, I don't see why I should help. You were telling me to enjoy my life on the streets. I don't feel like helping people that would say that to me. I'm sure you guys did this to kick me out of the house, but I guess it's kind of backfired. Now look who's going to be without a place to live. Don't worry, we're going to be completely fine. He still has a job, so we won't have any financial problems. I guess we're just going to have to find a different place to live. Although I have no idea what I'm going to do about the money for a new place. That's a problem that you guys are going to have to figure out yourselves. I have nothing to do with you guys anymore. It was actually the perfect timing for us to get a divorce, actually. I was kind of looking for a reason to kick you guys out of the house. I can't believe this. How dare you talk to me like that? Are you seriously not going to help us out? Of course I'm not going to help. We're strangers to each other. Did your husband know about any of this? I didn't think that he was the kind of person that would agree to something like this. He didn't know any of the details. How am I meant to tell him that we have no place to live now? What are you going to do about this? You've messed up my plans completely. Stop blaming me for any of this, you old hag. How about you take responsibility for what you've done? This was the plan that you had to solve the problems between us, right? We don't have to argue every day now that we're not going to be living together. This is perfect for both of us. Yeah, I still don't want to live with you at all. Still, this isn't how I planned things to be. I have no idea what I'm going to do from now on. Who cares about tomorrow? I'm happy that we don't have to live together anymore. Problem solved, right? Please don't ever contact me again. I've got to get going now. Goodbye, you old hag. I hope you and your family enjoy your lives on the street. Anna decided to talk to Sean to see if what Mary was saying was really true. He ended up admitting that Mary was the one that paid for the house, and that the house was under her name. Anna's husband had no idea about any of this and was furious when he found out what had happened. Their entire family is in a huge argument right now, and they might end up having to separate completely. She tried to sneak back into Mary's house without her permission, but was stopped by the police and given a restraining order. They really have nowhere to live and are currently living on the streets. Mary ended up selling the huge family house and bought a high-rise condo to live in by herself. Her life seems to have improved drastically after she got the divorce. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.
Kevin! Where are you right now? Message me back as soon as you can.
What's going on? What has you so upset?
Carrie is missing.
What? What do you mean she's missing?
I was just talking with some of the other moms and some kids ran up to us. The children let me know that they can't find her anywhere.
She's probably just playing somewhere nearby, right?
I thought she was supposed to be with you. She was so excited to get to play with you. The two of you went out the door together, right?
Yeah, we were together at first. But then she started playing with some other kids and I guess I lost track of her.
She's only 4, Kevin. We're at the beach. You can't take your eyes off her just because she's playing with some other kids.
You don't watch her every second either. You don't know where she went either.
Even when I'm doing something else, I still make sure I can see her. I look up every few seconds just to be sure. But I thought she was with you, so I wasn't worried about it right now. I thought you had her.
Don't try to pass the blame to me. You're just as guilty as I am.
I'm not trying to. You also disappeared. I don't know when, but I lost you too.
So what? What does that have to do with anything?
I thought you probably had taken her to the bathroom or something. But then all the kids told me she's gone.
Well, maybe she did go to the bathroom. Did you think of that? She's 4, she can go by herself.
Even if she can go by herself, it doesn't mean she should. And I've already searched the bathrooms and the shops.
Don't throw a hissy fit. I'm sure she's just playing somewhere. That's all. When she gets tired, she'll come back. You'll see.
How can you be so calm about this? Aren't you worried about her at all?
Kids never do what you expect them to do, okay? It's part of being a kid. You're too overprotective. Let her live a little. You're only a kid once, you know.
That's why you shouldn't take your eyes off them. They get into trouble so fast. Ugh, forget about it. Just come help me look for her.
Oh, come on. I just got the chance to relax and take it easy here. I'm in the water. I don't want to run around chasing after her. I want to chill.
What are you even saying? Do you hear yourself? Is relaxing more important than your daughter?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're making a big deal out of nothing. You need to take it easy.
How can you be so detached? She's just a little girl. And she's our little girl.
Oh, shut up already. It's not my job to keep up with her every second of the day. She said she wanted to play with me, and then she ran off to play with some kids the second she got the chance. It's not my fault she ran off. She did that on her own.
That's horrible. How can you say that?
You're the one that always handles her. You spoil her and just do whatever she wants to do without even asking me. She's too used to getting her way all the time. This was bound to happen eventually.
Sure, I let her play a lot, but I don't spoil her. She's still so little.
You let her play a lot? You let her do anything she wants. She can get away with anything and you'll forgive her. She's your responsibility. You're the one that takes care of her day in and day out. If she acts up, it's your fault.
Fine.
Everything's my fault. She's completely my responsibility. And so I get to make a fuss when I can't find her. Where are you right now, Kevin?
Hey, sorry. I'm getting a call from work. I need to answer this. I need to take care of this right now, so you need to handle Carrie yourself. Gotta run.
Okay, fine. But when you got off the phone with them, you need to let me know. This conversation isn't over.
All right. To be honest with you, my stomach is really upset. I'm in the bathroom. I've been here the whole time, and I can't leave. I think I ate too soon before I went swimming or something. My stomach really hurts. I was just too embarrassed to tell you before.
What?
I'm telling you, I don't have a free hand right now. I'm stuck. You're going to need to find Carrie yourself.
Seriously? Kevin! Kevin, answer me! My name is Hope. I'm 35 years old and I'm a mother. We took a trip to the beach with 4 other families that we are close to. All of this happened on our vacation. My daughter, Carrie, has disappeared. I'm worried sick. I have no idea what could have happened to her. For some reason, it just doesn't seem to have bothered my husband. He hasn't worried and he hasn't helped me look for her, even though I'm terribly frightened. He hasn't answered my texts or calls, no matter how many times I have tried. He finally decided to write me back 3 long hours after Carrie went missing.
How's it going? Did you find Carrie?
Are you serious? How's it going? Where have you been all this time?
What are you so mad about? I haven't just been taking it easy. I've had a lot to do.
So what? It's been 3 hours since I hear a word from you. Didn't you wonder what was going on with Carrie or where she was?
She's my adorable little girl. Of course I was thinking about her. Don't be so mad. So, you found her?
You weren't even worried. Don't you dare act like you care.
I was too. If you're this upset, I take it you still haven't found her yet?
And what if I say I haven't? What then?
Listen to me, Hope. If you can't find her, it's okay. You need to let it go.
What are you saying?
When you lose something, you don't need to obsess over it. That's not going to help. What's lost is lost.
Obsess? Seriously? No one would give up looking for their missing child. No one! You look until you find them.
Don't you think that that's a waste of time? You can always have more kids, you know?
Are you being serious right now? Is that how you really feel?
What? Did I say something strange?
Let me see if I understand you. You're saying that if we can't find Carrie, you don't mind replacing her. We can just have another kid in her place. Is that right?
Well, if she's gone and we can't get her back, that's probably the next best step. Of course I want to find her. I'm just saying that if we can't, we can always have another.
Yes, she's been found.
Oh, really? Great. But don't do me like that. You should have said something sooner.
She was found in the water.
Really? In the water?
Yes.
Well, in that case, we had better start trying again soon.
Excuse me? Trying what?
You know what I'm talking about. Why don't we start tonight? We haven't tried since we had Carrie. It'll be fun.
Do you hear yourself right now? Do you realize what you are saying?
Don't worry. We were able to get pregnant really fast last time. I'm sure we can still have 1 or 2 kids. We're both young still. Time is on our side.
I can't believe you right now.
Maybe we can have a boy next. I'd like that. I'm like every other guy. I've always dreamed of playing catch with my son in the backyard.
Knock it off! I can't even with you right now. From the minute I told you where we found Carrie, you never once asked me how she was. Why didn't you ask me?
I don't see the need to ask and make you say it. I get the picture. Oh, there was one more important thing I needed to tell you.
What is that?
How much was she insured for?
Huh? That's the important thing you want to talk about?
It's important for both of us. For you too, you know. We need to get what we can get. Besides, funerals can get pretty expensive.
You're horrible. You disgust me.
What? Why are you so mad? You think you can fix that attitude by tonight?
If you don't enjoy spending time with me when I'm angry, why don't you just spend the rest of your time with Cindy? She's got a great attitude.
Huh?
You know, Cindy. One of the moms on the trip with us. You're with her right now, aren't you?
Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
Am I wrong? Carrie says she saw where you two snuck off to together.
Huh? What do you mean, Carrie?
I'm not sure exactly how you misunderstood me, but Carrie is most certainly alive.
What? You said you found her in the water.
Thankfully, some teams that had a boat found her in the water. They saved her. She could have gotten into some serious trouble, but thank heaven she is going to be just fine.
Don't sound so suspicious.
Don't sound suspicious? You're being suspicious! Carrie told me everything that happened. And I do mean everything.
What do you mean, everything?
You were so caught up in fooling around with Cindy that you just left Carrie behind.
That's not true. I never did anything of the sort.
You were too busy flirting with Cindy up on the rocks. You didn't pay any attention to Carrie at all. She had no choice but to play by herself. Do you think a kid would make up a lie like that?
It sounds exactly like something a kid would make up. You shouldn't take her seriously. Kids lie all the time.
Of course, if it was just her word against yours, I wouldn't be so quick to make a judgment. I'd have some questions at least. But I have hard evidence against you.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
I've got bad news for you. Cindy's kids were hanging around and they took plenty of pictures of you two.
What?
Her daughter has really fallen in love with cameras lately. She always wants to play with them. She was borrowing Cindy's phone. She snapped so many different pictures. Some of them are very interesting, you could say.
Why would she be taking our picture, though?
She wanted to take some pretty pictures of her mother. She is a beautiful woman. She photographs really well.
So that's why she was hanging around.
Honestly, the pictures are really well done. It's hard to believe such a young kid was taking them. You can't weasel your way out of this now.
You really wanted me to come on this trip with you guys, so I did. But I think it was a big mistake.
So you admit that you were cheating?
Yes, I can admit that I was with her. But I wasn't planning on cheating. Not exactly. You guys aren't the only ones that need some support, you know. Cindy's a single mother. Things are really hard on her. I couldn't help but notice and want to help her out.
Is that right? How did you two meet?
I bumped into her at one of the events down at the kindergarten. She needed somebody to listen to her, so she reached out to me. There are some things that are hard to talk to the other moms about. She needed someone to lean on.
You're easy to catch, it would seem.
I don't know what else to say. I can't believe this. If Carrie really was gone, I wouldn't be in all this trouble now.
What are you saying? You'd be okay with your daughter dying just to save your sorry skin from getting caught in an affair? Were you hoping she was dead?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I was wondering how I was going to shut her up. This was perfect. It was going to be so much easier for me if she was gone.
I can't believe those words can even come out of a father's mouth.
I'm tired of being her father. I'm tired of being your husband. I want a divorce. I want to be free.
I see. I don't want to spend another minute of our lives with you either. Consider it done.
I'm glad we feel the same way. It's going to make things much easier. In that case, you can start packing your things today. Why wait for vacation to be over? You can move out of the house and never come back.
What are you talking about? You're the one that needs to move out. You also need to quit your job before you get fired.
What? Me? Why me?
That house belongs to my father. It's still in his name. And your job? My dad got you that as well. He runs the place, so you better quit before he fires you. The only reason you were able to get promoted to manager at your age was because of him. He was planning on eventually handing the company over to you. Or have you forgotten?
No, I guess not.
When you leave me, you lose it all. The house, the job, everything. And don't let the door hit you on the way out of my house.
That's fine by me. I didn't need any of that. I can do it on my own without you. I'll marry Cindy. If I can be with her, I can withstand anything. You'll see. I don't need you at all.
In that case, I'll go ahead and let my father know. I still can't believe you were cheating on me with Cindy, though.
Why? You've got the evidence right there in front of you. Does the truth hurt? I know what I'm doing.
Indeed. I'm just surprised you would pick Cindy. She's got a reputation as a real hot mess. Everyone at the kindergarten calls her landmine.
Landmine? What's that supposed to mean?
You don't know? Cindy always has a ton of different boyfriends at the same time. She goes through them like fire.
Huh? What are you talking about?
She lives with her parents. They're the ones that really take care of her kids, not her. Her parents look after her kids and she runs around having fun with a new guy practically every day. Everyone knows about it. She doesn't try to hide it.
You're wrong. She isn't like that at all. She's not that kind of woman.
I know it's hard to believe, but it really is true. She's also pretty well known for her love of gambling.
Gambling? Now I know you're lying.
Why would I lie about it at this point? What's done is done. Every chance she gets, she hits a casino, and every free dollar she has, she spends on a lottery ticket. People have seen her plenty of times, and she talks about it too. Cards, races, sports betting, you name it. She loves it all. I bet she's in debt up to her eyeballs because of it.
She's in a lot of debt? Are you sure?
Man, you really don't know much about Cindy, do you? And yet you started seeing her and fell in love with her.
I had no idea about any of that. But if you know about all of that, why do you guys hang around with her? She's always with you and the other moms you hang out with.
We do it for the kids, of course. And besides, all the rumors don't really have anything to do with our friendships. It doesn't affect my life if she has debt or has a different boyfriend each week. It just hasn't mattered before. Well, it never mattered before now. But I guess I can't say that it doesn't matter in this case.
Oh my God, Hope. I've made such a mistake.
What do you mean?
I'm so sorry. I'm sure that I can speak for both of us. I mean, Cindy and me. We're so sorry. I hope we can work things out between us peacefully.
Are you serious? You put our child's life in danger. There is no way we are working this out peacefully.
Please, at least wait before you talk to your father about this. I'll do anything you ask. I don't want to lose my career.
For your information, I already told him. He's already decided to fire you, so you don't need to ever go back into the office again. He never wants to see your face or even hear your name ever again.
I can't believe it. That's awfully fast to decide to fire me just like that.
You can't possibly be surprised. What did you think was going to happen?
Hope, you wouldn't cast me aside just because I was out of work for a while, right? You wouldn't leave Carrie without a father now, would you?
Oh, wouldn't I? Who is it that said they were tired of being a father and they could always just have more kids?
Oh, no. You must have misunderstood me.
You're going to be getting exactly what you said you wanted. All you need to do for me now is wait to hear from my lawyer. I'm going to go ahead and head home. Today. Right now.
Wait. Hope, you're the one I really love. You and Carrie. Let's all go home together. The three of us. Hope! Hope.
From that point on, I ignored every message from Kevin and took Carrie home. The very next day, I met with my lawyer. We made a plan for an alimony agreement and for a child support plan. Because of everything that happened with Carrie that day, I asked for full custody and for a higher than average child support payment. At the time of our divorce, it was determined that I would keep my home, my car, half our savings. I would receive monthly payments and also a lump sum of about $50,000 up front. He, of course, lost his job immediately. My father had him fired on the spot. His own parents were ashamed and furious about what he had done. None of our friends wanted anything to do with him, especially when they heard about how he treated our daughter that day at the beach. He lost pretty much everything in one fell swoop. He's going to be on the line to make sure our daughter has everything she needs, but I'll never trust him with her again. I can't imagine what a terrible life it is for him, though he deserves it. I've even heard a rumor that this was the final straw for Cindy's parents, too. They had put up with her for a long time, but when they heard about poor Carrie, it was too much. They finally kicked her out. Her debts finally became a burden to her when she didn't have a free place to stay or someone to pay her bills for her. Her parents reached out to the children's father. They had been taking care of the kids for so long, they were thankful to have some help. The kids went to live with their dad after that. I hear they are doing well with him, and I'm happy for them. In my case, I chose to move back in with my parents after the divorce. I needed some support as a single mother, and they've been generous enough to help me take care of Carrie so that I'm able to work. I feel nothing but gratitude towards my parents. That being said, I don't want to rely on them too much to help me raise my daughter. I want to be there for her as much as possible, and I want to be a good mother. I'm working hard every day to build a new life for us. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more great content. See you next time!
Hey, Maria. When do you think you're going to get home today?
Huh? I already finished work for the day. I'm just about to start heading home. Did something happen?
Ah, is that so? That's just great. It's good that you're able to leave so early. That'll be a great help.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well, starting this weekend, my parents are going to be living with us. So could you get to cleaning things up?
Wait, huh? What are you talking about?
Sorry, I guess I kind of forgot to tell you, didn't I?
You kinda forgot? I'm completely lost here. Is this a joke? You're not actually serious, are you? You're telling me that they're going to be living with us? Like, permanently?
Yeah, that's what living with us means. I mean, it's not a problem, is it? I mean, we do have a pretty large house after all.
No, wait, just hold on a second. We built this house for the two of us, didn't we? We've only been living here for a month. Why in the world would you suddenly have your parents move in? Not only that, but you didn't even ask me about it before making the decision. Why wouldn't you talk with me at all before doing something so drastic?
Well, it's my parents, so I figured there wasn't really anything to discuss. I didn't think there would be any problem.
Are you crazy? Of course there's a problem with it. For starters, you can't just go deciding something this big on your own and try to just brush it aside with some, "It'll be fine" or something. Not only that, but I never agreed at all to them just living with us. Quite the opposite, in fact. In case you forgot, I specifically said that I did not want your parents living with us when we got married.
Well, you see, about that. Remember how you were away last weekend on a business trip?
Yes? What about it?
Well, my family came to stay here while you were gone.
What? You never even asked me if I was okay with that. Not only that, but tons of our things were out of place by the time I came back. And yet, you told me you had no idea what could have happened. So you're telling me you just outright lied to me?
Hey, I wasn't lying. I really didn't know what was done. All I know is that my mom cleaned everything up, so it still ended up clean and organized, didn't it?
Don't just shove cleaning off on someone else who's not living here. You can do it yourself. Seriously, I can't believe you would just allow your family to stay without so much as notifying me about what's going on.
Hey, I told you now. So it's fine, isn't it?
What on earth makes you think that just makes it fine? Of course it isn't. It's way too late to go telling me about it after it happened.
Well, regardless, they stayed over here for a couple nights. While they were here, they were talking about how much they just loved the house. It made me really happy to hear that from them, you know?
Yes. And?
Well, I told them that it would be fine for them to live here, and they got super excited about it. Their old house has really started to show its age, for one thing. And my older sister recently divorced and started living there too. Really, their place has gotten pretty cramped nowadays. So I figured that it would just work out perfectly. So we arranged for them to move in.
No. This is just selfishness on the part of both you and your family. What makes you think you all can just make such a decision without even consulting with me first? Don't forget, I live in that house too. I deserve to have a say in this. What is the meaning of all this?
Oh, stop your whining. I'm telling you about it now, aren't I? What's so bad about it? We have an open room they can use and everything.
That's a room we had decided would be our guest room. Don't you remember? I just can't comprehend what would make you think it's all right to just do something so selfish.
What? What's so bad about it?
I shouldn't even have to explain what's wrong with it. It should be obvious. Anyway, once I get back home, we're talking with them about this.
What? Why do we have to do that? That's just a pain.
Oh, it's just a pain to you? You do realize that you brought this whole situation on yourself, right?
Well, there's not really much I can say to that, but...
You don't have to say anything! We are talking to them about this. Or rather, I am going to reject the whole plan. Any objections?
Well, yeah, actually. I can't really refuse them now.
What?
I mean, if we were just a bit late, maybe something could be done about it. But my parents are already going through the paperwork for selling their house.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
So, I think you're going to just have to start getting used to living with them. You're not about to just make them live on the street, are you? And besides, you're my wife. There's not much else you really need to speak up about, right? It's not like you have the right to anyway.
Even though this is my house?
What does that matter? You need to obey your husband. Know your place. You're my wife, so do as I say.
This is completely outrageous.
Maria, what's going on? Are you still being this stubborn about us moving in?
Wait, what are you talking about, Catherine? I thought the whole plan of living together was canceled.
You're joking, right? If you are, it's a pretty bad one.
No, it's not a joke. Haven't you heard from Ben about it?
You don't think you can just throw out your husband's family that easily, do you? Even for someone as cold as you. Surely you realize that's impossible.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't think you quite understand what the circumstances are here. Next month, our house is going to be gone. We don't have any other choice but to move in with you, whether you like it or not. I think it would be better if you stop being so selfish and just quietly accept that we're moving in. Don't you think that would be easier?
I don't think that's exactly the problem here. Please, just talk to Ben about it.
Yes, I have. And he and our parents have already agreed to the idea of living together.
Excuse me?
Stop acting all shocked. The only thing left to decide is the day we move in. So stop being so obstructive and just accept it already, you self-centered jerk.
What? So now you think it's suitable to be using such language with me? I would appreciate it if you would at least act civil. What? I'm the one being uncivil. You're the one who's being unnecessarily selfish here. Huh? You are only living in your husband's house because of him kindly allowing you to do so. Don't you think it would be smarter to shut up with all the selfish talk? As his wife, you need to obey your husband's family. What century do you think we're living in where I should just obey anything you say? Stop talking back and get cleaning so we don't have to move into a pigsty. Goodbye.
So, when are you going to be coming home today? I don't want you to be too surprised when you come home, but...
Surprised about what? It's not like you haven't shocked me enough recently.
Well, considering you were being so unreasonable about having my family move in. I talked with them, and we decided we would just move in anyway.
Are you serious?
Well, what did you expect? You were just doing nothing but complaining about the whole thing. And don't forget, they're not going to have a place to live soon. Think about what I had to go through here, with your whining on one end and my family losing their house on the other. I was caught between a rock and a hard place.
Okay, that's it. I'm at the end of my rope.
Oh, don't go saying things like that. I promise, you'll be surprised at how fun it will be to live together. And besides, a lowly wife like you doesn't really deserve to have an opinion anyway. Oh, right, I should probably clarify. It's not like we're just starting to move them in. They're already here. There weren't enough rooms for them, so I had Catherine take your room instead.
Well, I suppose there's something you should know as well then. I just finalized our divorce.
Huh?
I knew from the beginning. I knew all about how you were planning to have your parents and your sister move in today.
What are you talking about?
I heard you talking with your family over the phone. You're really not good at hiding things like that. Thanks to that, I heard you say the date you would have them move in. Of course, this was all without you even saying so much as a word to me about it, let alone asking my permission. If you were open to changing your mind even a little, I think we might have been able to make something work. But you didn't. You just tried to bulldoze over my feelings, completely ignoring me as if I had no say in the situation. So, I filed for divorce.
What are you talking about? A divorce? Really?
Well, you already had divorce papers ready to go, didn't you? You said it yourself. You figured it would be good to have them ready to submit in case either of us grew tired of the other. You even said you would have no problem with them being submitted on a moment's notice.
Did I really say something like that?
I've got our texts about it as evidence. Would you like to see them?
No, I don't need to see them, but... What do you mean you filed for divorce?
It means exactly as I said. I'm sorry. Is that concept a little too hard to grasp for your pathetic brain? We are divorced now. We are not related in any way. So I would appreciate it if you and your family all left my house. Immediately.
What? Did you seriously just decide to divorce me without even asking if I was okay with it? What the hell are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. What's that? I'm not sure I understood you correctly. Let me see if I can get this straight. The person who just moved his whole family into my house without my permission is asking why I would do something without his consent. Am I wrong? Face it, we're divorced. You're the one who prepared the divorce papers to begin with.
But wait, moving in my family and us getting divorced are completely different things.
Oh? And how are they different? I'm the one who took out the loan for this house. The house is in my name, and my name alone. Did you forget that? If you had paid so much as a cent for the house, it might be different. But you did nothing!
I mean, sure, I didn't pay anything for the house itself, but I'm still paying the bills, aren't I?
Yeah, you're paying for the utilities and that's it.
But that still changes things, doesn't it?
Oh, it changes things now, does it? And how about how you've been seeing another woman behind my back?
Pa,
What, you think I didn't know? I told you. You are terrible at hiding things from me. I practically know everything you're thinking before you do. After I worked so hard and spent so much of my savings to have this house built, you've been trying to take it for yourself. You were planning to move your family in, chase me out, and finally have your mistress move in with you instead. Did I miss anything?
what are you talking about? There's no way I would do something like that. I mean, I'm not even cheating on you to begin with.
Do you really think you can claim that now of all times? I know how you've been seeing her for over 6 months now.
What?
I've had evidence prepared for quite a while now, too. Just in case, you know. I can't say I was expecting for us to get divorced like this, though.
What do you mean, just in case?
Well, of course, for when I'm showing why you don't deserve to get any money from me after the divorce. I mean, the divorce isn't about to be canceled at this point, so for all I know, you might try to weasel some money out of me in the process. Then again, I might be able to get you to pay me for what you've done. I'll talk to my lawyer about it.
Wait, what? You're going to try to take my money? Stop messing with me. I haven't even consented to the divorce. This is all just you trying to do whatever you want.
What's that now? I couldn't understand you over you trying to act like you have a say over who lives in the house that I built. You made it sound to your family like you were the one who had the house built. And on top of that, you have been cheating on me. You're the most revolting scum of the earth I have ever met.
But, wait, that's not what I was intending at all. Do you realize how embarrassing it is to say that my wife was the one who built the house?
What? Was it too painful for your manly pride to admit? Does it hurt to know that a woman had your house built for you? You certainly sounded like you wanted me to just be submissive and obedient, not to mention do everything you say. Are you that stuck in the past that having your wife help support you is such a painful thing to admit? You know what? Don't even answer that. I don't care anymore. And I'd probably just be disgusted by the answer. We're divorced now. We have nothing to do with each other anymore. You also have no right to that house. Not that you ever did. So would you be so kind as to get you and your family out of my house?
What? Seriously? But my family just finished moving in. We just finished all that work and you're making us move out now?
I'm sorry. I don't see how I have anything to do with what you're whining about. You're the one who just had them move in without my permission, didn't you? I'm warning you. I don't have much patience to listen to your grumbling. Would you prefer I called the police over and had them arrest you for trespassing?
What? What are you talking about? You're saying you would have us arrested? I don't understand why you keep saying things like this. Please, just stop. I mean, at least it would be fine if I still lived here, right?
What are you talking about? We're divorced. Of course not.
And what about my family? Please, just let them stay here for a little while. Look at the timing here. Telling them to leave now would just be too much.
Nope. If you don't get out of the house soon, I will not hesitate to call the police.
Look at what you're saying here. Just calm down, Maria.
Oh, I'm perfectly calm. You're the one who's panicking about this, not me. I have no qualms about having you arrested for this. But if you just stop whining and leave the house, then there's nothing to worry about now, is there? At least nothing to worry about from the police now, anyway. I'll be sure to send a message to your company regarding when the hearing will be, so you don't have to worry about a thing.
You're sending something to my office? Stop. Don't do it. Don't you think you're going overboard with all of this?
Well, where else would I send it? I don't know where your future address is going to be, and your family already sold their house. Do you have some other address I should send the notice to? I mean, I'll be sending them a formal notice regarding how you were cheating on me anyway. Your mistress is your coworker, right? I believe your company has a policy about that. Don't you get it? I've done my research. The only thing you can do now is regret all of the things you've done.
I'm already regretting it. I'm sorry. But still, don't you remember? My family just sold their house. Knowing that, don't you think it's too cruel to just chase us out like this?
Oh? You want me to think about their circumstances? You're telling me that the man who cheated on me and tried to take my house from me, since you intended on doing this to me from the beginning, that's like fraud. The man who forced his family into my home and was planning to have his mistress move in as well. That man wants to lecture me on being cruel?
I mean, look, there may be a shred of truth in what you're saying, but I didn't mean anything bad by it. Can't you understand that at least?
You didn't mean anything bad by trying to completely disregard my wishes and sleep around behind my back? Well, that does sound utterly ludicrous. I can't say it really even matters anymore. Whether I understand your crap or not, we're already divorced. You no longer have my permission to live in this house. If you don't get out, I'm calling the police. That's all. I'll be contacting your company regarding the hearing and your misdeeds. There's nothing you can do to change that.
Hold on. If you really do all of that, it'll be really bad.
Well, why don't you start by telling your family? Honestly, I might add. Maybe something like, the truth is, my wife had bought the house and was simply allowing me to live there. Or, I guess you'd have to say ex-wife now, wouldn't you?
But if I do that, it will look so bad for me. My honor as a man. It'll be destroyed.
Wow! I can't believe you actually said that. How did I ever come to marry such a pathetic human being? How about how your family believed every little thing you said and did nothing but talk down to me? What about my honor as a person? I think it would be better if you just admitted that you were such a lowly person. After that, you should gather everyone up and get the hell out of my house.
Seriously, there's no way I can do that. That's impossible. I'm telling you, there's no way we can do that.
I can't say I care. Just shut up. Talking with you is a waste of time now. Get out of my house, you worthless man. Do it quickly before I call the police and they make you leave.
Hold on, please. I'm sorry. I won't cheat on you ever again. I promise.
Oh, for sure. I can imagine you won't do something as idiotic as that again. But even if I were to be foolish enough to forgive you, as I'm sure I've said before, there's absolutely no way I am going to live with your family. If there's anything else you want to say to me, you should contact my lawyer. We have no further reason to speak with each other.
But, wait. My mother will take care of all of the cleaning. You won't have to do any of the work yourself. I'll give you back the room that I had given to my sister. She can just stay in the same room as my parents. Wouldn't that be okay? That should fix all of the problems you had with living with them, right? Let's enjoy life together. All 5 of us as a family.
I don't understand how you think you have any room to make such requests. Since I would prefer not to have to deal with your pleading any further, this is where I say goodbye.
No! Wait!
Have fun trying to find a house. Maybe try holding on to it a little longer this time. It was quite an ordeal to deal with. What with my now ex-husband trying to take my house for himself and his family, but I managed to get through it. I guess the threat of being arrested was serious enough for him, because when I got home that day, there was no trace of him, his family, or his things. Over the next year, I started seeing someone else, and we've recently started living together. were even starting to contemplate marriage, too. While I haven't heard much from Ben or his family, he had never blocked me from social media. Thanks to that, I found out that he was dumped by his mistress, and his family is stuck renting a cheap 2-bedroom apartment in the projects. I'd say I feel bad for their living situation, but they fell into this whole mess completely of their own accord. They deserved what they got. I'm just going to continue enjoying my new life without them. And that's a wrap. So, what did you think? For a guy like him to have divorce papers prepared while he's cheating on his wife, just what did he even think would happen? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you have thoughts on how it could be made better, please leave a comment about what we can do better. Please look forward to the next one.